If you don't take us to her, I'll use this. There'll be no discussion on the matter. You'll either do as you're told, or you've seen your last dice game. Do you understand?
Charlie's Angels redefined television with its fierce, crime-fighting trio, but the real stories behind the spotlight were far more emotional. One iconic star's life was cut short by a heartbreaking illness. Another endured a series of serious health battles that reshaped her life forever. Yet amidst the pain, one cast member's journey took a surprising and uplifting turn. Their lives off-screen were filled with tragedy, resilience, and unexpected twists. What really happened to the cast will leave you speechless. David Doyle as John Bosley. David Doyle became widely recognized for his portrayal of John Bosley in Charlie's Angels, serving as the loyal and witty assistant to the mysterious Charlie Townsend. As the Angels' primary contact, Bosley provided a blend of comic relief, wisdom, and unwavering support, making him an essential part of the team. Unlike the action-oriented Angels, Bosley operated as the dependable liaison, handling logistics, gathering intelligence, and ensuring the women had the resources they needed. Doyle's warm and humorous performance made Bosley more than just a side character. He became a beloved part of the show's success. Born David Fitzgerald Doyle on December 1, 1929, in Lincoln, Nebraska, he developed a passion for acting early in life. He attended the University of Nebraska, where he pursued theater, and later moved to New York to build his stage career. Throughout the 1960s, Doyle found steady work in television and film, with guest roles in popular series. His distinctive gravelly voice and natural comedic timing made him a sought-after character actor, setting the stage for his most famous role in Charlie's Angels. In 1976, at the age of 46, Doyle joined the cast of Charlie's Angels, playing John Bosley from the very first season. While the show was primarily focused on the glamorous and action-packed adventures of the Angels, Doyle's portrayal of Bosley added a unique dynamic. His paternal yet occasionally goofy personality made him an endearing contrast to the crime-fighting trio. Over the course of the series, he developed genuine on-screen chemistry with the Angels, particularly with Jaclyn Smith's Kelly Garrett. His ability to blend humor with heartfelt moments ensured that Bosley was not just a background figure, but an integral part of the show's formula. After Charlie's Angels ended, Doyle continued working in television, taking on guest roles in popular shows and lending his distinctive voice to animated characters, including Grandpa Lou Pickles in Rugrats. His career spanned film, TV, and voice acting, showcasing his adaptability as a performer. Despite being best known as Bosley, he embraced his legacy with appreciation and continued acting until his final years. David Doyle passed away on February 26, 1997, at the age of 67. Though he is no longer with us, his portrayal of John Bosley remains a defining part of classic television history. His warmth, humor, and presence in Charlie's Angels continue to be celebrated by fans, ensuring that his legacy endures. Kate Jackson as Sabrina Duncan. Kate Jackson became a television icon through her role as Sabrina Duncan, one of the original Angels in Charlie's Angels. As the smart, level-headed detective, Sabrina was often seen as the most analytical of the trio, using her intelligence, wit, and strategic thinking to solve cases. Unlike the more glamorous and flirtatious styles of her fellow Angels, Sabrina had a down-to-earth, no-nonsense attitude that set her apart. Jackson's portrayal brought depth to the show, balancing the action and mystery with a sharp, commanding presence, making her a fan favorite and a key reason for the show's early success. Born Lucy Kate Jackson on October 29, 1948, in Birmingham, Alabama, she had an early interest in the arts and studied at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts in New York. Her career began in theater and small television roles, eventually leading to her breakout role as a nurse in the hit medical drama Dark Shadows. From there, she gained further recognition in The Rookies, playing a tough and resourceful police officer, which caught the attention of producers casting for Charlie's Angels. In 1976, at the age of 27, Jackson joined Charlie's Angels as Sabrina Duncan, a role she helped shape creatively. Initially pitched as a serious crime drama, Jackson played a major role in convincing producers to give it a lighter, stylish tone, making it one of the most successful shows of the decade. Her chemistry with Farrah Fawcett and Jaclyn Smith helped establish the Angels as a dynamic team, with Jackson often seen as the brains of the operation. Throughout her time on the show, she was known for demanding more depth in storylines, ensuring that Charlie's Angels wasn't just about action and glamour. After 3 seasons, Jackson left the show to pursue other opportunities, later starring in the hit series Scarecrow and Mrs. King, where she played a spy opposite Bruce Boxleitner. She continued to work in television movies and series, earning multiple Emmy and Golden Globe nominations throughout her career. Despite facing health challenges, including battles with breast cancer, she remained a resilient and inspiring figure in Hollywood. As of 2025, Kate Jackson is 76 years old and enjoys a quieter life away from the spotlight. While she has largely retired from acting, she remains a beloved television legend, with her role as Sabrina Duncan securing her place in pop culture history. Farrah Fawcett as Jill Monroe, the athletic and charming private investigator in Charlie's Angels. She took on the role in 1976 at 29 years old, bringing a mix of beauty, intelligence, and action hero prowess to the character. Known for her sunny personality and strong-willed nature, quickly became the most popular of the 3 original Angels, helping to define the show's glamorous yet empowered image. Born Farrah Lenny Fawcett on February 2, 1947, in Corpus Christi, Texas, she initially studied art at the University of Texas before being discovered for modeling. She appeared in various commercials and television guest roles before landing Charlie's Angels, which catapulted her to superstardom. By the time she joined the show, she was already gaining recognition for her distinctive all-American looks and magnetic screen presence. Fawcett's casting in Charlie's Angels turned her into a pop culture icon. Her feathered blonde hairstyle became a fashion trend, and her red swimsuit posters sold over 12 million copies, cementing her status as a 1970s sex symbol. As Jill Monroe, she showcased a perfect balance of charm and action-ready confidence, participating in high-speed chases and undercover missions. Despite only staying for 1 full season, her departure left a lasting impact, and she remained associated with the show throughout her career. Tragically, Farrah Fawcett passed away on June 25, 2009, at the age of 62, after a long battle with cancer. Despite her passing, she remains a beloved Hollywood figure. Beyond Charlie's Angels, she earned respect for her dramatic roles, including The Burning Bed, proving her range as an actress. Shelley Hack as Tiffany Wells. Shelley Hack joined Charlie's Angels as Tiffany Wells, an elegant and highly educated private investigator in the show's 4th season. She took on the role in 1979 at 32 years old, bringing a refined and sophisticated presence to the team. Tiffany was introduced as a Boston-bred, well-mannered detective with a sharp mind, offering a contrast to the streetwise approach of her fellow Angels. Despite her intelligence and poise, her character often struggled to connect with fans in the same way as her predecessors. Born Shelley Marie Hack on July 6, 1947, in White Plains, New York, she first rose to fame as a fashion model, most notably as the face of the Revlon Charlie fragrance campaign in the 1970s. Her widespread recognition from modeling helped her transition into acting, landing her roles in television and film. By the time she was cast in Charlie's Angels, she was already a well-known face, though relatively new to leading roles in Hollywood. Hack's portrayal of Tiffany Wells was intended to bring a more sophisticated and intellectual angel into the mix. Unlike previous Angels who relied more on street smarts and action, Tiffany was portrayed as analytical, cultured, and highly educated with a background in criminology. However, despite her cool demeanor and polished charm, the character didn't resonate as strongly with audiences, leading leading to her departure after just one season. After Charlie's Angels, Hack continued acting in both television and film, later shifting her focus to producing and media consulting. She also became involved in global humanitarian efforts, particularly in media development and democracy promotion. Now 2025, Shelley Hack is 78 years old and remains active in philanthropy and media consultancy. Though her tenure on Charlie's Angels was brief, her portrayal of Tiffany Wells remains a unique chapter in the show's legacy. Before we explore the journey of Charlie's Angels' most iconic character, take a moment to subscribe. You won't want to miss more stories about the beloved cast who made this classic so unforgettable. Jaclyn Smith as Kelly Garrett. Jaclyn Smith became a television legend through her portrayal of Kelly Garrett, the elegant and fearless private investigator in Charlie's Angels. As one of the original Angels, Kelly was known for her poise, intelligence, and empathetic nature, making her both a skilled detective and the emotional heart of the trio. Her character often used charm and intuition to outsmart criminals, balancing toughness with warmth. Unlike some of the flashier characters, Kelly had a grounded and relatable presence, and Smith's graceful yet powerful performance made her one of the most beloved figures in the show's history. Born Jaclyn Ellen Smith on October 26, 1945 in Houston, Texas, she originally pursued a career in ballet and modeling before transitioning to acting. After studying at Trinity University, she moved to New York, where she worked in commercials and television guest roles. Her striking beauty and natural charisma caught the attention of casting directors, leading to her early work in TV films and minor series roles before landing her breakout part in Charlie's Angels. In 1976, at the age of 30, Smith joined the cast of Charlie's Angels as Kelly Garrett. She was one of the only original Angels to stay with the show for its entire 5-season run, cementing her as the franchise's most enduring star. Smith's performance balanced elegance with strength, making Kelly both sophisticated and formidable. Her character frequently went undercover, using her charm and wit to get close to suspects, yet she was also capable of intense action sequences. Fans loved Kelly for her ability to remain calm under pressure and deeply compassionate, creating a multi-dimensional character that stood out in the crime-fighting trio. After Charlie's Angels ended, Smith continued her acting career, starring in highly rated TV films and miniseries, including Jacqueline Bouvier Kennedy, which earned her a Golden Globe nomination. She also became a successful entrepreneur, launching a fashion and beauty empire with her Jaclyn Smith collection, one of the most successful celebrity business ventures in retail history. Unlike many of her contemporaries, Smith maintained a graceful and scandal-free career, earning a reputation as one of Hollywood's classiest stars. As of 2025, Jaclyn Smith is 79 years old and remains active in entertainment and business. She occasionally makes guest appearances in TV and film, often reflecting on her time as Kelly Garrett. Her legacy as one of television's most iconic female leads continues to be celebrated, with Charlie's Angels ensuring her place in pop culture history. Tanya Roberts as Julie Rogers. Tanya Roberts joined Charlie's Angels as Julie Rogers, a street-smart and tough private investigator in the show's 5th and final season. She took on the role in 1980 at just 25 years old, bringing a youthful energy and action-oriented style to the team. Unlike the previous Angels, Julie was not a trained detective but a former model who used her instincts, charm, and street smarts to solve cases. Her addition was meant to revitalize the series, but despite her strong presence, the show ended after one season. Born Victoria Lee Blum on October 15, 1955, in the Bronx, New York, she pursued a career in acting and modeling at a young age. Before Charlie's Angels, she appeared in commercials and guest roles on television, gradually gaining industry recognition. Her striking looks and charisma made her a sought-after talent, and being cast as an angel helped her gain mainstream attention. Roberts' portrayal of Julie Rogers introduced a more rebellious and streetwise angel compared compared to her predecessors. With no formal law enforcement background, Julie relied on her quick thinking and physical agility to handle cases, making her a different kind of detective. While she added a fresh dynamic to the show, Charlie's Angels was already struggling with declining ratings, and the series was canceled after her single season. After Charlie's Angels, Roberts found success in cult films and television, most notably as Stacey Sutton in A View to a Kill, 1985, playing a Bond girl alongside Roger Moore. She later gained renewed fame as Midge Pinciotti in That 70s Show. Tragically, Tanya Roberts passed away on January 4, 2021, at the age of 66. Despite her passing, she remains a beloved figure in Hollywood. Her portrayal of Julie Rogers marked a memorable, if brief, era in Charlie's Angels and solidified her as an enduring pop culture icon. Jamie Lee Curtis as Linda Fry. Jamie Lee Curtis portrayed Linda Fry in the Charlie's Angels episode Winning is for Losers, which aired in 1978. In this episode, Linda Fry is a golf pro and an old friend of Chris Monroe. The plot revolves around the Angels investigating threats against Linda during a major golf tournament. Curtis was 19 years old at the time of filming, marking one of her early television appearances. Her performance added depth to the episode, highlighting her emerging talent. Born on November 22, 1958, in Los Angeles, California, Curtis hails from a Hollywood lineage, being the daughter of actors Tony Curtis and Janet Leigh. She began her acting career in the mid-1970s, with guest roles on television series such as Quincy M.E. and Columbo. Her role as Linda Fry was one of her first steps toward a successful Hollywood career. Following her appearance on Charlie's Angels, Curtis became widely recognized as a scream queen, after starring as Laurie Strode in John Carpenter's horror classic Halloween, 1978. Over the years, she showcased her versatility in comedies like Trading Places, 1983, and A Fish Called Wanda, 1988. Now, 2025, at 66 years old, Curtis remains an active and respected figure in the entertainment industry, with new projects continuing to captivate audiences. Cheryl Ladd as Chris Monroe. Cheryl Ladd became a household name when she joined Charlie's Angels as Chris Monroe, the younger sister of Farrah Fawcett's Jill Monroe. Stepping into the show's second season, Chris brought a fresh, energetic, and slightly more playful dynamic to the team. Unlike her sister, who was known for her California girl charm, Chris was characterized by her determination, quick thinking, and ability to hold her own in dangerous situations. Ladd's portrayal balanced humor, toughness, and relatability, making her an instant fan favorite and a vital part of the series' success. Born Cheryl Jean Stoppelmoor on July 12, 1951, in Huron, South Dakota, she developed a love for performing at an early age. After high school, she pursued a career in music and acting, eventually moving to Los Angeles, where she found early success as a singer and voice actress, including providing vocals for the animated series Josie and the Pussycats. Her early work in commercials and TV guest roles helped her gain recognition, leading to her big break in 1977 when she was cast as Chris Monroe in Charlie's Angels. In 1977, at the age of 26, Ladd replaced Farrah Fawcett, who left the show after its first season. Rather than attempting to replicate Fawcett's iconic role, Ladd made Chris her own, portraying her as witty, slightly inexperienced, but eager to prove herself. Her chemistry with Jaclyn Smith and Kate Jackson helped maintain the show's popularity, and over time, Chris evolved from the rookie into a capable, confident investigator. Ladd's ability to balance comedic moments with serious action sequences made her one of the most well-loved Angels, and she remained on the show until its final season. After Charlie's Angels, Ladd built a successful career in television and film, starring in TV movies, miniseries, and feature films. She also pursued her musical talents, releasing albums and performing in concerts. Over the years, she took on roles in Broadway theater, most notably starring in Annie Get Your Gun, and made guest appearances in popular TV series. Now 2025, Cheryl Ladd is 73 years old and continues to act, often appearing in television films and nostalgic reunions reflecting on her career. She has also been an advocate for children's welfare and Alzheimer's awareness, using her platform for philanthropic work. Her portrayal of Chris Monroe remains one of television's most celebrated female action action heroes, ensuring her legacy as one of the most beloved Charlie's Angels. Nancy Fox as Eva. Nancy Fox portrayed Eva in Charlie's Angels, bringing charm and depth to the character. Her performances added nuance to the episodes, enhancing the show's appeal. Fox joined the series in 1978 at the age of 24, already showcasing her acting versatility and ability to engage audiences with her performances. Born on September 23, 1954, in San Antonio, Texas, Fox pursued acting from a young age. Before Charlie's Angels, she gained recognition for her role in the New Temperatures Rising show, 1972, and appeared in popular series like McCloud, 70. Her role as Eva further established her presence in the television industry and demonstrated her ability to adapt to different roles. After her stint on Charlie's Angels, Fox continued her acting career, taking on roles in various television shows and films. She also ventured into theater, showcasing her versatility as a performer. As of 2025, at 70 years old, Fox remains active in the entertainment industry, occasionally appearing at fan conventions and participating in retrospective interviews about her career, reflecting on her time in Hollywood and the lasting impact of her work. Kim Basinger as Linda Oliver. Kim Basinger delivered a memorable performance as Linda Oliver in the Charlie's Angels episode Angels in Chains, which aired on October 20, 1976. In this episode, Linda is a fellow inmate who aids the Angels in uncovering a corrupt prison operation. Basinger was 23 years old during the filming of this episode, marking one of her early appearances on television. Her performance showcased her emerging talent, hinting at the major Hollywood career she would later achieve. Born on December 8, 1953, in Athens, Georgia, Basinger began her career as a model before transitioning to acting. Prior to Charlie's Angels, she appeared in the television series Gemini Man, 1976. Her portrayal of Linda Oliver demonstrated her ability to blend vulnerability with strength, adding depth to the character and leaving a lasting impression on viewers. Following her appearance on Charlie's Angels, Basinger's career flourished. She starred in Never Say Never Again, 1983, alongside Sean Connery, portrayed Vicky Vale in Batman, 1989, and won an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for L.A. Confidential, 1997. Now 2025, at 71 years old, Basinger remains an esteemed figure in Hollywood, occasionally taking on projects that align with her artistic vision.